Oh, I'm so spacey. Happy New Year, everyone. You know what's funny when people say Happy New Year's? It's 1 year. It's one brand new year. Happy New Year, everyone. Clink, clink, clink. I am having some red wine. It's the bitter kind, so I had to mix some lemonade in here. But Happy New Year, everyone. We made it to a whole new year, so drink to that already. I'm gonna have to pour some more in here. This is the art of slow sipping. And me being a lightweight, definitely I need to slow sip. I'm just talking to kill time because we were like watching Better Call Saul. I like that little show on Netflix. But we had to pause it because somebody got to do some important. So I'm like, I might as well just go live because I haven't posted in a while. I have 2 videos from the holidays, from Christmas and the weekend before Christmas, like getting ready for, the day of. So I have those 2 videos that one is fully edited, and the other one I still have to edit it. But I haven't uploaded it, either one, because the one that is fully edited, I was going to tweak it a little bit. I got to do a voiceover, and then I was going to do a closeout clip. But now my phone is so broken. Look at my screen, because I dropped my phone so much. Like, you see how cracked the screen is, and then all of that. Yeah, so I gotta get me. I've been needed a new phone, but I was like procrastinated and just didn't get one because I didn't really it was still functioning and stuff. But now I definitely need to get a new phone. So anyways, I went to church yesterday, and then last night they had this prayer service where you pray in the new year, but I couldn't go. I could have, but I didn't go because Aston, she fell asleep, and once that girl fell asleep, I was already tired, and so I was like, dang. And then a lot of other reasons too, it's like New Year's, so I don't want to be out while people acting crazy, and then I gotta be driving her in traffic there and back. So yeah, we didn't make it, but next year. But yeah, it would have been a good environment for her to be in the midst of everyone just praying and stuff. But I want to know what everybody else is doing. Do I have stuff to talk about? Yes and no. I always got stuff to say, but I just don't always be sharing. I do apologize for always coming on camera crusty lately. You have to understand, okay? For me, for the past, 5 years? For the past 5 years, I've always been doing my hair and makeup on a daily basis because of the type of work I've been doing. Always beauty-based jobs where appearance is key. So, of course, I have natural beauty, but for work, I always have to have my hair and makeup always done. So I've been taking a break since I'm not in that environment anymore. I've been taking a break. So I do apologize for my past videos, just looking crusty and stuff. But I'm that's too much work. I gotta take care of this baby all day, every day. The last thing I need to be doing is freaking makeup. And then my hair, I just be letting it be. Today I put it up in a bun. Well, it's like this from yesterday. I got my baby hairs kind of. This one, I really like this one. It's cute. But yeah. And then for the past 2 weeks, I've been trying to get my hair done, just a regular sew-in. But it has not been working out because me and the person, we both be drained. And so some days it'd be she got the energy and then I don't. And I don't want to drive in traffic, but whatever. The point is, I look put together today. I mean, I don't have any makeup on because I'm in the house, but my hair is put up and not just all over the place. But I like this little hairstyle, this little natural hairstyle. It's cute. Anyways, so yes, so I went to church yesterday. Uh-oh. Ooh. Aston, you want to come with me? I'll take her. Dang, baby. Oh. Big baby. Big baby. Aston has been walking so much more lately. Aston walks from the front door to the windows to the bedroom. She be walking all around, and I love it. I like, baby, what? What's wrong? What's wrong? What do you want? What do you want? You want me to hold you, or you want to go? You just sit with me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I always remember like this one time when I was taking Aston one of her doctor appointments, and it was this lady, and she was just small talking. You know, people always love to talk to you about your baby. And so I was like, I just can't wait till she's able to walk. This was when she was way younger, when we had to always go to all her doctor appointments. I'm like, I just can't wait until she's able to walk. She said, no, you don't. No, you don't. She's going to be getting into all that type of stuff. And I was like, yes, I do. Because like all day, every day, I was always having to hold her. And like I couldn't eat when I wanted to eat. I couldn't shower when I wanted to shower. Like I have to wait till the girl falls asleep to do normal human things. Yes, I want her to walk. But I didn't tell her all that. But that's how I was feeling. I was like, I want this girl to walk. So now I have to be walking all over the place. And I like it, but I will say it did make me extremely nervous. When she first started walking, I was happy. But then when she started really walking and getting into stuff, I was nervous because seeing her like wobble and stuff, you know, when babies are getting their balance together, I was so nervous. I was like, a few times I had to put her in her playpen because I'm like, this is too dangerous. Like, you know, she only fell like hit her head like maybe 2 times, just a couple of times, I think. No more than 3 times, but still made me so nervous, and I'm just like all on edge. But that's the good thing about like when you start growing and maturing, especially spiritually, you learn and trust that like a lot of stuff is out of our control. It's not much that we can control. So why bother fretting and like going crazy? And that's why God be wanting to show us like you gotta be totally dependent on Him. Like, you know, you can't be stressing yourself out about stuff you can't control. You know? Boo boo, boo boo, boo boo. What do you want? What do you want? Come here. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, look at this. Boom. Look at this. You want it? You want it? No. Well, go walk. Go. Go for a walk, big girl. Go, big baby. Have fun. Baby. Go. Yeah. Anywho, yeah. She be chewing on the tables. I be having to stop her. I let her walk and stuff. I let her go wherever she want to go and stuff. But sometimes I be having to like keep her to certain areas because she be chewing on the tables. And she be licking the walls sometimes. Are you pooing? Oh, big baby. Oh, big baby. Big baby. Big baby. Yeah, so she gets constipated a lot. So I have to like hold her like this. So this is a little trick if you have a baby, if they get constipated, you hold them like this, and you just tuck in, like bring the knee to the stomach on both legs, and then you massage the stomach too. That helps a lot. So that's what I be doing with her. Whenever she's grunting, she's attempting to have a bowel movement. So that's what I do. Hold her like this, put the little legs up, and then I squeeze her stomach. So I be changing her diaper a lot. Like I'm talking about like more than usual, like because she's always struggling to have a bowel movement. So she'll have a little bit here and a little bit there. Sorry, that's TMI. But yeah. Boop. But yeah, so that's what I've been saying. Like for me personally, I can't speak about other people, but like for me personally, growing in my relationship with the Lord and stuff, and growing in my faith, I've just been having more peace and been more chill when it comes to Aston, as far as like her walking and not being so like, oh my goodness, she's gonna fall. So like I'm more like chill, like of course observing and stuff. I monitor and watch her, but I'm not like, oh, I'm so slow. I'm just talking. Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Carolina Black. Oh my goodness, this might be the first time you commented on my live. Hey, but yeah, and so what was I saying? Like I'm not so on edge, you know. It like one thing the speaker said one time, like he had children, and he was like, one of his kids went like on a trip like across the country, and he was so nervous. Of course they were like of age, they were an adult, but like they're his child, like 18, 19 or something like that, so they're young, like a young adult. And he's like, he was so on edge, and something happened where he couldn't get in touch with them. Like I think they were driving on the back roads and they didn't have no signals, so he was nervous, and he like, I'm finna go look for her, and like he was just really like on edge, concerned about his child. And he's a man of faith, and so he was like, his wife was like, how you gonna go look for her? You don't even know where she's at. Because, you know, like she was driving on the back roads and there's no signal. So it's not like he could really find her realistically, like within his own strength and power or anything, like, you know. And so he was like, you're right. Like she's right, but he still felt like he had to do something, you know. Naturally, as parents, we want to be proactive in helping our children. You know, we don't want to be helpless when it comes to our child. And so I think he said he prayed or something. Either he prayed or God spoke to him, and it was like, you can't protect them like I can. And that's just anything in life. We can't even protect ourselves. We can't do anything in our own power. Like we're totally dependent on God. And so he said, like, he calmed down after getting that realization and stuff. And he was like, this is the ball we got asked him for Christmas, if you see me doing that. Yeah. But so he was like, he got some peace, right? He got some peace in his heart about the matter. And then sometime later, maybe it was like a few hours later, they got a call from their daughter. And she was like, oh, yeah, we're fine. We didn't have no signal, but we made it to wherever they was going. They made it, okay. And they safe and everything's all good. And he's like, it was in that moment he realized he really couldn't do anything. He's like, what could he have done, you know? And that's when he learned he had to give like his child over to the Lord, because she's an adult now. Don't mess with it, baby. Don't mess with it. Don't mess with it. Don't mess with it. Okay? Mm-hmm. Oh, baby, I think I gotta change your diaper. Okay, boo-boo. Have fun. I gotta change your diaper. I use this spatula. I don't really use my hand unless we like traveling, like with her diaper bag. I should get 2 of these. I keep this in the house for the most part. I just put her A&D ointment on there and then just wipe it on there. So I'm not using my hand. And if we like in public and I gotta change her in her diaper bag, I just have the ointment. I don't have the spatula. So I should get another one. So I could keep one in the bag and one in the house. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. But yeah, I do this all day. Ashley be having like multiple bowel movements because she be constipated. So she be. You done?
Okay.
Boo, come here. I wish I could show you. She literally just walked away into the bedroom.
What's $125? I can see you.
I'm gonna close this.
Okay. Yeah, it sounds like it's tomorrow.
Okay, boo boo. Let's get you a clean bottom. And if you see like this big stain on her shirt this is where Aston's G-tube is. So we feed her directly in the stomach. And so sometimes the milk spills and leaks because she tugs at it. She tugs at it because she moves around frantically a lot when she's feeding. And I don't like that. So I usually hold her unless I'm eating. So I just ate. So, come on, big girl. Okay, so this is my struggle. Her and my niece are so similar. Like my niece, when she was a baby, oh my goodness, trying to change her diaper, that girl be flipping and flopping and flying and all over the place. Like, sit still and let me change your diaper. And then you could go fly and bounce off the walls as much as you want, you know? But sit still so I can change this diaper. It's only going to take 3 minutes max. Depending on what's in there, like, you know what I'm saying. Okay, boo-boo. Y'all want to see this creepy baby doll Aston got for Christmas? Stop, boo-boo. Wait for me. Play with this. What is this? Oh yeah, I sang in the choir on Sunday. And then you guys, some of the old choir members, because if you watched any of my vlogs recently, I was talking about like the church I go to, they don't have a lot of members and they don't have a choir anymore because after COVID, the few members they did have, I'm not going to say a few, they did have a good, decent amount of members before COVID. So it's just like after COVID, it's like really spacey. But anyway, the point is they don't have a choir because after COVID, people just, they want in there. They just want to come in. And, you know, it's hard, you know, like when you get used to just watching service on the computer and stuff, it'd be hard getting back into it. But I like community. Because I know a lot of people, you know, like being a young adult, you're going to hear this a lot for people getting into their spirituality. They're going to be like, I have church at home, you know, I got my own relationship with God. So the thing about that is that people, and you know, it's a level of maturity that you got to have to get this understanding. It's not about your individual relationship with God. Everybody has their own individual relationship with God. You need to, because you have to talk to him one-on-one. Like you better have your own individual relationship with him. No, it's about fellowship with the other saints, with other believers, because we are called the body of Christ. We're not walking around with just one hand. We got 2 hands, 2 legs, 2 feet. Like we got 2 pairs, 1 set of ears. You know, one on the left, one on the right. It's not an individual thing. Like, we were made for community. We were made for love, to be loved and to share love. And as believers, they say where 2 or 3 are gathered in the midst and we use the name of Jesus, he is there. You know, will you touch and agree? Talking about 2 believers, not just 2 random people. 2 believers touch and agree. Jesus Christ is there in the midst, you know. There's power when we dwell together. And we're supposed to support each other, encourage each other, pray for one another. You could pray for yourself all day, every day. But let me tell you, like when I used to go to church and we used to have prayer night, Bible study, and we would pray and all that stuff. Listen, I could send up a prayer, but then you got somebody else, they could touch on something you didn't even think about. So it's not like everybody's different. It's not just all about you and your individual walk and stuff, you know. Like you could be going through stuff in life and you'll be praying stuff and the Holy Spirit will give you stuff to pray for, and then somebody else will come along and the Holy Spirit will give them stuff to pray for concerning you, and it'll be something you didn't even think, like, oh, I didn't even think to mention that, like I didn't even know that was something that I actually needed, you know. I'm gonna tell you the truth right now, the only reason I'm still like alive and sober minded in my right mind is because I know I have a lot of people that's been praying for me. Like I was living life on autopilot for the past few years. Just when you're not living in purpose, scripture says, you know, without vision people perish, and that's so true. Because scripture says, you know, without vision people perish, and that's so true. Because a life without purpose is really sad and depressing and meaningless. And I already knew my purpose, but I just didn't want to walk in it. Like, I felt like it was too much work. So I was like, I want to chill and party and like do nothing. That's easier. And I didn't care about nothing. And that's what happens. You know, life be too much sometimes. And it can beat on you. And you could just allow yourself to waste away if you allow it, you know. That's why God gave me brand new purpose and allowed me to become with child. Because he knew that I was going to sit my crazy little self down and get me refocused, you know. New purpose, your baby. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Run away. Go. Run away. I'm gonna wash my hands. Wait for me. Bobo. We're waging war, fire by night, cloud by day, strong tower. Bobo, did I do that or did you? I think I did that. Fire by night, cloud by day. Bobo, are you biting the couch? Like biting the couch, darling. Anywho, I sang in the choir on Sunday. And then, okay, let me tell y'all. Okay, so I had a solo. It was like a really like 5-second solo, okay? It wasn't a big deal. But it was like such a good song. Okay, so what? And so, you still on the phone? I'm on the video. Boo, you're so cute. Okay, so anywho, what was I saying? Okay, so yeah. So in rehearsal, we rehearsed. They was like, you're gonna come in the middle part. And so we did that like twice so I could know. And so then the day of, which was yesterday, Sunday, you know, we praising and worshiping, blah, 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 blah. And I'm still into it because like I'm a worshiper. Like, you know, scripture says the true worshipers are going to worship the Father in spirit and in truth. Hey! Hey. What else? The true worshipers that go worship the Father in spirit and in truth. So I'm a worshiper. Okay. I love praise music, and I like what gets me is like the power God. I like that. Like when we talk about his power. I like that. And so we in there singing and all that. And then I be staring at the maestro who is the organ player. And so I be staring at him to make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Like go up where you need to go up, go down where you need to go out. Just stay consistent when you need to be consistent. And then I'm also watching like the instructor so we can be in sync with the motion, like swaying and hand clapping, because left to my own device, this may sound funny, like I have no idea. I can't explain it. I'm a beautiful artistic dancer, like pole dance and stuff. Beautiful, fluid, artistic, right? But for church, I do not be like on beat with the swaying. Like individually, I'm good. But like unified, so I know I'll be sticking out. I mean, give me some time. We will get there, okay? And then the hand clapping is the worst. So one thing about me is growing up, I am not your typical Black woman. I don't be on beat. It used to be so hard for me. And like growing up, I lived in all types of communities. I lived in mixed communities where you have like Blacks and whites. And then I lived in predominantly Black neighborhoods, predominantly white neighborhoods. So when I would be in the Black neighborhoods, they knew like I talk different, I act different, definitely move different. Like that hand clapping, that church hand clapping, it's hard for me. But anyways, so I be watching the instructor to make sure that I'm in sync with everybody else and I'm not messing it up. Because I know she be looking at me sometimes because I be staring at her. And she be looking at me sometimes like, like, girl, put some hands together. Because I be like this. Let me show you how I be. I be like this. Da, da, da. Wait, no. Hold on, wait. How do I be? Okay, when I'm watching, I be like a stiff. Like, I be like, da, 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 da. Like, it looks so weird. But if it's just me by myself, I be like, hey, okay, yeah. I be doing my thing. But anyway, so for the solo part, I'm already staring at them. And I was so like in the moment that when they like pointed at me, not like vivid point, because you gotta be subtle, like don't be super obvious. So like when they motioned at me, like, all right, this is your part, this is your solo, I was like, let me tell you what happened. The part, belting out the sound, because like I said, it's not a lot of members in the choir, so I do sing loud, like I belt out the sound a lot so it can sound like it's more people. I can be loud. I have a loud voice, okay? I'm Black. I know how to be loud, okay? So they like that, like motion me like, all right, this is your part. So I sang it as if I'm still singing with everybody else, but it was really loud, okay? So I noticed after, like I said, saying the first two words, I noticed nobody else was singing. And so I was like, you gotta keep going with it. And so I'm like, duh! Like I don't really remember what we said actually, because we sang 3 different songs. So, but yeah, so I'm like, duh! And I could hear my voice like bouncing off the walls, like it was really loud. And so it's like, duh! And then the choir, the congregation members and stuff, they're like, okay. It's a Black church, so that's what they do. Okay. And then it was really short lived, and I was really hot because when I be in the midst, when you feel the spirit, you get hot sometimes, or at least I do. Who was that? Jeremiah. He was like, it's like fire shut up in my bones. But anyways, so yeah, so it was short lived. Like I said, it was like 5 seconds. Basically, it was just me leading into the next portion of what we're about to sing. So, and then I sang the next portion with everybody else. But yeah, so that was that, and it was fun. And then the old choir members were there because it was the last Sunday of the year, the New Year's Eve service. So they were there. And I was just so happy because I was happy and nervous because I sang in the choir with the old choir members, but I sang as the alto. And so I'm like, in my head, I'm like, oh, they see me sitting in the soprano section now. But somebody got to do it. Like, everybody left. So, you got to help pitch in, Like I said, my voice has a lot of ranges. I could go low, I could go high, and I could be regular. So, yeah. Boo Boo, is this your cameo? Is this your cameo? What are you going to say to the people? Don't touch anything, daughter. Woo, 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 woo. I don't want you touching anything. What do you want? You want some attention. Hello. You okay? No, you just want to be with me. It's okay. Hi. Okay. Oh, Tickles? The baby ticklish? Is she ticklish? What? What are you staring at? Did that light bother you? Okay. But yeah. And then I just saw a bunch of people. It was nice just to see the old members and stuff. I'll be going over to the maestro at the end of the service to talk about what we were singing and stuff and whatever. And I was like, they came. I was like, the old choir members came. He's like, yeah, I know. I'm like, you didn't know? Like, I thought maybe he invited them. So they just came. He's like, I don't know. Maybe they just came because it was the last Sunday of the year. And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. And I was like, you think they're going to, maybe come back, maybe join the choir again because we need a choir. He's like, I don't know. Like, we just hope and pray. So, yeah. But, yeah, it's cool. What else? I'm just literally trying to... You got the hiccups? You got the hiccups? You're so cool. No, don't touch anything, though, Boo Boo. All right, go over here. Go have fun. You keep coming over here. Oh, you want to play with your toys? Don't hit your head. Here's your toys. Oh, you like the gears. There you go. The little lion. The little lion gears. Yeah. Clank, 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 clank. Oh, yes. So, I was going to show you my nail broke, but it's my middle finger, so I don't want to flip you the bird. But, yes. So, what happens is, these are my natural nails, but if one of them breaks, then I put or not me, the nail tech puts an acrylic on because the rest of my nails are the same length. So this one had the acrylic and this one too. And it's been more than 2 weeks. It's been like 3 weeks now. So they broke off. Well, they were like hurting my nails, so I clipped them off. Because when it's like more than 2 weeks, if you have an acrylic on, you really have to go get it filled in, or it's going to really hurt your nails because it's eating away at your nail bed. So my nail is like, I don't know, cracked in the middle. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, so I was like debating if I was going to file the rest of my nails down now since these two are broken off. But they're really low. And the rest of my nails are still long. But sometimes I don't be wanting to like accidentally scratch Aston or anything when I pick her up. So that's what I've been thinking about if I'm gonna file them down next time I go to the nail shop. But anyway, what else? I was about to say something, but I'm like, I don't know if I mentioned that in my vlogs because I haven't uploaded my last 2 videos yet. So I don't know what I've told you guys. I think I shared that. Ugh. You know when it get warm, it don't taste the same. Ooh, might as well finish it though. Happy New Year. You guys do resolutions, I don't. I feel like the way I am, I do daily reflections. So if I'm aware of something about myself, if I want to change it, I will. Like, I'm not about to be like, next year. No, because the way I am, if I'm bothered by something, I'm just going to correct it. So it depends on how bothered I am. That's how I am. Like, if there's something within me that needs improvement, because we all are continuously undone, like we always need improvement, then I'm going to be like, am I annoyed by this where I need to change it now? Or am I going to let it drag out for a little bit until I get annoyed where I need to change it now? So, yeah. So, I got a lot of stuff out of my system. So, I'm happy about that. Like, I'm talking about, like, legit out of my system. Like, there was one point where I would, like, okay, so, like, I would always block people. When I felt like I was, like, moving on in my life, I would always block people. But then when I would feel lonely, I would check my voice messages. Because even if you block somebody, if they leave you a voice message, you can still hear it. So I would see like if any of the people I blocked left me a message when I would like feel lonely. But I don't even do that anymore because like I'm like, if I'm not talking to somebody anymore, it's for a reason. And I leave the past in the past. Like, so I don't even check my voice messages anymore. I have a lot of peace now. Like, I have a lot of peace now. And I'm just ready to, like, really get back to, being my real self and becoming myself. And that's why I'm glad, like, I started going back to, like, my church where I grew in my faith. Like, that church, like, yeah, it's an old church. It's an old Baptist church. It's, like, a lot of the members are elderly. Like, seriously, like, I know I stood out a lot when I used to go there because, like, I was, like, this young girl that was, like, on fire for the Lord at an elderly church. And it's like, what are you doing here? Why don't you go to one of those, like, hip young churches, Like, one of the churches I would love to go to would be, like, Transformation Church, like, be a member there, but I don't live in Tulsa, Oklahoma. But, like, a church like that would be my ideal church. But I'm out here. And I like that church. Like, I'm just really drawn to the church that I go to now. And that's where I got, like, my foundation in faith and stuff. Like, they had this Bible class. It'd be called Faith Bible Institute. And they would teach you the same stuff that, like, pastors go to school to learn, Like, that's how I know the Bible so well. I didn't finish it. I did 5 semesters. And there's 6 semesters. So I didn't do the 6th one. So I do need to go back and do that. You okay? Hey, baby. You okay? Uh-oh. 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 Ugh. I think I'm going to make her medicine. She has some constipation medicine. Because I just want it to, like, all come out. Because now I'm about to have to change her diaper again. I just changed it. It's been like that all week. Like, she keep doing it. And at first I thought it was because of her formula kept changing, because as she grows, the doctor tweaks her formula, like the amount, the type, as she gets bigger, depending on what she needs. And so I thought it was that, but we've been doing the same, you know, I don't know, maybe it is still, I don't know, because I feel like we've been doing the same meal. But, yeah. It's okay, big girl. Big girl, big girl, big girl. Big girl. And Aston has been like taking the initiative to eat by mouth. So I'm real happy about that. Like, so what we do is pretty much something I've been doing since she first came home. When she first came home, I would sit and of course I'd be holding her. And then if I was like trying to eat something like squishy or like liquidy, I like put it to her, and so I put it to my mouth, and so she could see me eating it and see what I'm doing, and then I put it to her mouth so she could know, oh, you gotta eat this, like put stuff to your mouth like it's food. But I wouldn't let her like get it in her mouth when she was younger first, because she had to learn how to, you know, swallow and stuff like you're choking. It's okay. I'm gonna get it out. But yeah, so okay, it's okay, but when we're getting it out, it's okay. So we pretty much still do the same thing. We like put it to her nose first so she could smell it. So whatever we have, like whatever food, like soup, Aston doesn't like meat, and that's not me saying that. She doesn't like meat. So when her dad is cooking or he's about to eat something that's already been prepared, if it's meat, it smells good. So I'll like take a piece and I've tried to bring it to her nose so she could smell it, because it do smell good. It's well seasoned. You know, this stuff do smell good, especially if the skin is fried. You know, I know I'm vegan, vegetarian, but back in the day I used to love like some fried skin. It just, whoa. But now I just eat like fried tofu. Like that stuff be good too. But anyway, yeah. So we put the food to her nose so she can smell it first, and then we tap it on her lips. So that's what we do. So one night, like maybe 2 weeks ago, I had like some chips, some Doritos, and so I brought it to her, and she like grabbed that thing and she bit it, and I was like, wow. I had to take it out her mouth because I'm like, we ain't gonna be choking, no choking. I remember when I was a kid, I somehow I choked on a Dorito, and my mama had to give me some bread. Like I literally choked on some Doritos. I don't know how that happened, but I guess you know you be eating fast, like you just chumping, and yeah, that stuff could go down the wrong way. You just eating fast if you acting like an animal, you know. You good? Did you get it out? Did you get it out? Is there more? Is there some more? Are we all done? You think you're done for a little bit? We need to keep track of what time it is. And this laptop is going to die. Literally, I was just trying to kill time until her dad was done with his phone call so we could finish watching Better Call Saul. So I gotta change her diaper. I don't want this battery to die. So let's see what we finna do. Like, I'm gonna charge it. Maybe. Oh, might as well. Baby, that don't mean you. Where are you going? You have to wait for me. I can see you. Go. I can see you. Go. Okay. Alright, we're gonna try to move this over. To do. And now we're gonna change the baby's bum bum. I do have like a ring light, but Who feel like doing all that? Whoa. You can't get mad at the blanket, baby. All right, come on, big girl. I gotta change the bum. You sit right here. Sit over here. Alright, let's do this, babe. Okay. Aspen. Oh, she be listening too. We was in the room the other day. She be walking in there, and I was ready to go. I'm like, come on, I got stuff to do. And so I said, come on, Aston, I'm ready to leave. I had to say it a couple of times, but she came, and I was like, ooh, she started to listen. Aston, come on. Fresh diaper. Come on, fresh diaper. Ooh, come on. Come to me. Come on. Come on. Big baby. Big baby. All right, baby. Let me give you a fresh bottom. Fresh. Where's your toy? Okay. Wow. Look at that. Did y'all cook? We were supposed to cook today. We did not. We did go to Whole Foods and okay, so that's what happened. So we went to Whole Foods. We was about to get something to cook. But then so the Whole Foods, sometimes they still be dried out. So we don't really be buying the prepared food. Come on, boo-boo. Give me this. You still pulling? But today it didn't look dried out. It looked fresh. So we got the food. So I got me some kale and some like Whole Foods type collard greens. You done? Okay. Yeah, I'm just changing her diapers. So who am I talking to? I'm talking to Carolina Black and a couple other people. Mm-hmm. Talking to whoever want to talk to me. Yeah, I'm about to turn it off. I was just trying to kill time until you was ready. Till baby. You about to take a shower? Oh. What was I saying? So the food was not dried out. So I got me some tofu and some kale. Okay, baby, I have to clean this. That'd be the thing. I'd be like trying to wipe and she'd be like not cooperating. Okay. Okay. But yeah, I got some mac and cheese. I do like the mac and cheese, but I like some thick, creamy mac and cheese. Her dad don't like mac and cheese. I like it. All right, we'll sit. Good. Good. Wait, last one. Okay, just wait. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, we're done with that. We're done with that. y'all need to get this. Like, if y'all got kids, y'all need to get a booby spatula. Mm-hmm. To make everything go so much smoother. Whee! Nice and clean and fresh. Yeah. Yay! Oh, hey. Oh, hey, little baby. Now you can run. Run free. Alright. Go have fun. You're done. You can go now. She's still laying there. I gotta turn it off. I have to wash my hands. I'm about to go turn it off. She's still laying down because I changed her diaper. Well, I say go run free. That's what I say. I say go run free. I guess she was comfortable. All right, boo. You want to say good night to everybody? Stop that. Where did we go? Come on. You want to say goodbye or no? Oh, she's looking at the picture. She's looking at the Grinch. Thanks for spending New Year's evening with me. Bye. Now let's see here. Cindy.